Hi, Cancer. How are you? My name's Sebastian. I'm an intuitive reader that uses tarot cards to confirm my intuition. And I'm doing a reading for October 2025. It's been one of those months for you. There's a lot of things that you've been facing, I don't think it's backlash. I think there's a lot of criticism. But I think from you, you've been criticizing your work too much. Cancer, I think it's causing a lot of stress within you. But also, I think that it's unjust. You don't need to criticize yourself as much as you have been because you've been doing a great job. It's just sometimes when it comes to work and when it comes to other people, especially if you're in a team, has the other team members been doing what they've been set out to do or what they're committed to doing? And it feels like sometimes you're rushing into things and you're expanding things, but then other people are not joining in on that. And there's a lot of healing that you've had in the past few years in relation to work and what you've been trying to commit to. I think stay away from relationships if you're a single can. So right now listening to this, I think that relationships are not pathway for you. Especially when you're healing so much. You've done so much in relationships in the past few years. I think if you do anything else, it's not going to work to your advantage. I think love is exploration, finding out more about the other person, finding more about yourself. And in this instance, because you've stopped with your own healing for the now, finding love is just not going to be beneficial for you right now. There's a lot of confusion in relation to your future and what you want to be doing, whether you want to continue in the pathway that you're continuing down or whether you want to change positions in something different. Whatever that is, I think there's a lot of social aspects that you're also concentrating on. Like, is this going to be good for me socially? The people who were in my life when I started doing what I was doing, that gave me huge success. Are they changing? Do I need to change them? Is there something new out there for me? There's a lot of questions that you've got, Cancer, and I think this time by the end of the year in 2025, you should have more direction and you have more of an understanding of where you want to be and where you want to head. I think that with you and relaxing, that's going to be a really great opportunity for you to relax and just to meditate or do something creative will help you and inspire you to continue doing what you need to be doing. There's new beginnings everywhere, but I think you're looking down the wrong pathway. And it's a shame because you've been staring down that pathway for quite some time, hoping that new beginnings or new new things will open for you, but it's just not opening. And I just don't think that's the pathway to go down. And I think that a lot of your friends are saying, let's just leave that now and move to a different outcome or move to a different goal. And although that you feel like your happiness has been taken away, if you do that, it's just imperative. It's just really important that you do this now is to look at the other way because the other way has a lot more opportunities in business, a lot more opportunities in finances than the way that you've been looking down. There's a lot of like, I want this to grow and I want this to continue. You might have been manifesting it for quite some time, maybe about 6 to 7 years. It's already come to fruition and it's already grown to where you want it to grow to. And it's already, the outcome has already been had. You've had a great time. You've made a lot of money. And now it's time to leave this chapter and move on to another chapter that's knocking. There's another opportunity that's knocking on your door and you're just not giving it the opportunity, you're not giving it the attention that it needs, this opportunity. And I think that when you do this for yourself, you're going to make a lot more of a successful outcome and you're going to have a lot more successful stories than what you have been manifesting in the past. What you manifested in the past and got you to this situation, now it's to open a new door, now it's to open a new circumstance and to be happy with that. Cancer, you're doing great. There's just a lot of confusion in your future, which doesn't need to be had because you've already got the future aligned to you. Sure, there's a lot of healing towards whatever happened, but if you continue down the new pathway, the new thing that's opened up because of this of your previous manifestation, I think that you're going to be a lot happier. Sometimes letting go of what you built is necessary to see what you're about to grow. So continue what you're doing, Cancer. I think you're doing a really, really great job. Sometimes people can't see the great job or the greatness that they've been doing until they just walk through those doors. So walk through the door, Cancer. You're going to be great. You're going to do great. Bye now.